Hey folks, back yet again, playing our favorite game, Slay the Spire. Past couple days in a row, been successful so far on runs with first the Silent, then the Defect, moving up the Ascensions for each character as we go. We've reached Ascension 12 for all three characters except for the Watcher. So, process of elimination, looks like we're going for a Watcher run. I'm excited to see where this one takes us. Rare colorless card. We did something similar than the last run and got Apotheosis. And I've touched on this in previous videos. Don't really think the starting relic, Pure Water, for the Watcher is actually all that. Not that it's not useful, but one energy once per fight, basically. Not a huge upgrade if we were to able to get a kind of a basic energy relic, or even some of the non-energy relics. I think are on par, if not better than Pure Water. So I think we will lose our starting relic, obtain a random boss, and see which. Nice coffee dripper. Okay. If we can get a means of healing that doesn't involve campfires, so meal ticket, eternal feather, things like that, can solve some of our healing issues. Obviously, we want to try and avoid taking damage, but that's typical. Slime boss, which pairs up pretty nicely with what we're trying to do as the Watcher. I think to start off, I'm liking one of these paths on the right here, so get it going. Let's see. I cannot kill you. Still don't, actually 12 plus 9, 21. Freaking, of course. Man, more damage than I would like for one of our early fights. Flying sleeves. Typically I steer towards kind of a stance dancing build. So I think we will need some cards to exit stances. I think I prefer an empty fist or an empty mind to an empty body, but we have yet to really add any other block cards. I think we could do worse than empty body. So we'll go with that for now. And looking at these paths, we'll have to fight an elite if we take the right path. And we will not have a chance to rest. I think instead we're going to take this left path. Doing damage right off the top. No idea why we were blocking there. Old habit. Didn't realize we had the empty body in hand. We could have done a little bit more damage. He wouldn't have died, but could have done a little bit more. You should die here. Especially since we're already on 4 energy, I think it could pay to have a block in hand when needed. Prostrate I don't hate, but we don't have any other cards that really lend themselves to a divinity focus build, or that's going to provide other mantra. 2 mantra every time we play, that's going to have to cycle a lot for us to get much, or even get 1 divinity out of it. So I think protect is the play here. 2 random cards. We can spare the HP. Ugh. Really hoping it hit one of our eruptions there. Now we got a question. I guess we got a question mark both ways. This one has 2 fights though. We'll go left. Get the strikes out. Honestly, I know he does double damage. What are we drawing? Let's double check. Vigilance, empty body. So we will be able to exit stance for sure. I think we do this in the hopes that we can draw enough attack to kill. We probably won't be able to. 18, 12, nice. Just a little bit more than we need. Flex potion, very nice. Meditate is a great card for that stance switching we were talking about. Matching cards. Second eruption, not one I typically go for. Okay. 3 different pairs. Certainly not bad cards. Eruption without it being upgraded, I mean, it's not a huge benefit, but more, I mean, we can upgrade both of these and have 2 1-cost means of entering our Wrath stance. Deceive Reality can be decent. Definitely have the energy base to make use of it, and then Hull has its uses for sure. Not one I always take, but we've got it, so may as well use it. And I mentioned, I think an upgraded eruption really goes nicely with what we're attempting to do here. In light of us not being able to heal, I think this is probably our path of least resistance, at least avoiding elites wise. A shop would be great. Actually, yeah, up here. Because if we could get a bandage up or purchase a relic, that'll, again, just give us some form of healing. That could go a ways for us. We are gonna need to block though. $22. Man, all of our attacks are really being stacked at the end of this this draw. Jeez. These little suckers hit hard, man. 12 damage apiece. No jokes. No jokes at all. Changing stances fairly often. I don't think a mental Mental Fortress Soul. I mean, rather, I think it'll be pretty good for us. Let's see, another upgraded eruption. Just the cost difference, man. Really feels like it could be make or break for us. Okay. Plain attack, 1 temporary. If we had some zero cost attacks, like a Consecrate, trying to think what other zero cost, Flurry of Blows, things like that could pair pretty nicely with. Oh man. If you shuffle. So no means of healing. I mentioned Empty Fist. I think has a lot of positives to it. Omniscience, we just don't really have many great targets for it. Ideally, you'd be targeting a high cost card like a Wish, maybe even a Ragnarok, or a Deva form. I think we will just be striving to remove. Honestly, we've been pretty good on blocks. I think we remove a block first, because even the basic strikes with the Wrath stance can actually, you know, put out somewhat meaningful damage. Lordy, lordy, without a heal. We really need to get more out of our stance changing in terms of blocks. Please, a heal event. Oh. Lordy. Okay. Piece. In terms of ways to enter calm, we've got vigilance, we've got meditate, so we've got 2 calm entering cards, 2 wrath entering cards. I think we could do with the Flurry of Blows, especially as mentioned with our duality we got going on. Extra shop. Scry, we don't have any scry going. What a bust for us. Guess to be expected with how little money we have. Gosh, these wide fights are not serving us particularly well. Gotta try and remember, play the Flurry of Blows before you shift stances, just to maximize what it can do for us. Oh lordy. Did not think that out. We may very well be dead. No, we should be fine. Let's see here. 15, 23, they're putting out 28, we'll take 5 damage. So we can hit at least one, the weaker one. And, oh nice, and the dex goes up, so it's even a little better than I thought. Man, slime boss is going to be touch and go for us. Man, oh man. Gosh, these are all cards I like. Honestly, I prefer probably a Foreign Influence or a Rushdown even over a Ragnarok, but in light of that, we are facing the slime, the big slime. And we have the energy for it. This could really put a dent in him. Just before he kind of splits, if we can get him down to just above half health before he, or if we draw that card just before he gets down to half health. Get our powers out there, that's great. Get a couple strikes, meditates, back a strike. Jeez, every time. Every stinking time. And honestly, great turn for a vulnerability potion. We will strike. We're in our hand. And if we could draw, I mean, if we draw that Ragnarok on our next turn, we will be happy campers. I could have hit him with the explosive. Actually, no, fire potion, not explosion potion. So we definitely will be splitting him. It's just. Do we enter calm? I think we've got another. I thought we had another eruption coming up. I mean, I think we have to risk it, unfortunately. And 16 times 6, 48 doubled, 96 damage. Yeah, you guys are donezo. Okay. Considering how low our HP was heading into that fight, pleasantly surprised. Blasphemy, especially if we could get like a runic pyramid to be able to hold that and time it up with our Ragnarok, could really give us some juicy damage numbers. Conjure Blade can have its place potentially, especially if you have like a ice cream or something where you can really pile up the energy and save. Vault, obviously a terrific card. I think I'm between these two. Vault, being able to buy that extra turn can make all the difference, and if you're ending in Wrath, you can prolong that, give yourself another chance to escape. I think we go with the Vault. Leads drop additional relic. I mean, with us being unable to heal at campfires, is it too risky for us to plan to take on elites on a regular basis? I think for sure Runic Dome is too risky for us. Empty Cage, just be removing strikes and defends at this point. I mean, let's try the Black Star. Got the Collector for our boss. Every path goes through an elite, which we knew we would probably want to be fighting at least one. If we go over here, we get some... And I guess over here can get a late shot, but at the cost of fighting an elite. This is the only path that does not require us to fight 2 elites, I think. See any other early shops? You know, we will want to potentially try and get healing from question marks. I know they're rare events, but they do happen. I think we're gonna go for this rightmost path. Even though we took Black Star, I don't think we have the means of recovering our HP to really maximize. I'll get a Deceive Reality just so I can hold a safety and do nothing. Get the safety out. Unfortunately, we just don't have a means of preventing too much damage if we were to enter a Wrath state. Yeah, I'll vault on you. And this will at least cut through his block, and then I really don't want to take more damage than I have to. Wreath of Flame. It is a very niche card, but pairing it with a Ragnarok, I know the draw kind of has to land where we want it to. Do we think that's going to be... I mean, realistically, let's see, how many attacks? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attacks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks, 9 attacks, 8 blocks. Pretty on balance. A third eye getting a little bit of scry just to help draw a Ragnarok and such, I could definitely see the benefit of. And if we will probably be removing another defend here soon. Man, just the extra 5 damage. You know what? We got Ragnarok on a random fight. We'll try and make it work for us. I mean, that's what it's going to look like, but not being able to put up any block, not exactly ideal. To be able to do vulnerability into, similarly kind of with that Wreath Flame. If we don't draw Wreath Flame, but we are able to draw Crush Joints at the beginning of a turn, after a turn where we've played a skill, that pairs pretty nicely. Lose all of our gold? Nah, suckers. You know, I would Deceive Reality and then Vault. Can I kill you? 15, 18. You will be 1 short. No. Sorry, 14. 14 plus 8, yeah, we'll be 2 short. But then we could just empty body. I think we do need to, or even, there we go. Probably didn't need to use the safety, considering their damage output was going to be reduced. Love to kill you and put up decent block. Yikes. We are 3 HP. My oh my. Okay, so eruption, 8 damage, 6 times, 48 damage is not going to be enough to kill. About 9 damage. 9 times 6, 56. Oh, man. I believe we are dead here. Yeah. We will be going down. I will say, Coffee Dripper, as far as energy relics go, definitely, certainly not my favorite. But I think at the beginning of the run, it can hamstring you more than later in a run once you've potentially sorted out alternate means of healing. Let's go again. And sure, I'll replace. Ooh, my goodness. All right. This is going to be an interesting run. So we've got all our strikes and defends removed. We've got a devotion, so potential to generate mantra. Fasting, if we could get a panacea, or a clockwork artifact, something to offset the downside of less energy every turn. Prostrate pairs well with devotion. Brilliance pairs well with devotion and prostrate. I'm liking what we see. Spirit Shield, amazing block card, especially if you can somehow increase your draw or have a runic pyramid. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that Pandora's box. Let's see here. The Guardian, I think that's his name. Go this route, we will definitely be facing 2 elites. Looks like every path requires bypassing at least 1 elite. This will give us a campfire beforehand, and a shop, and a couple question marks. We'll go this way. Okay. Yeah, looking at our deck makeup, pretty light on defense, except for Spirit Shield, Empty Body, Vigilance, and Prostrate. Whenever you scry, gain 3 block. I think that kind of naturally pairs well with a third eye potentially. I do like scrying, not something we got to take advantage of in the last go round. No idea who that is. Gain 175 gold. Become cursed. Do we have a shot coming up? Do have a shot. Take the curse since we have the shop coming up. Upgrade too, nice. Love to see the eruption get hit there. Oof. Kunai, will we be playing enough attacks? Sorry about that, folks. Get deliveries for incorrect addresses all the time, and had to help push somebody in the right direction. Anyways, back into the game. I mean, Kunai, I absolutely adore. As much as I said we'd like to be getting rid of our curse, it's a tough choice. If we go Kunai and then another Consecrate, gives us another 0-cost attack we can rely on. I think that's what we'll do. Just love being able to scale up, build up a bunch of decks. Okay. Wish we could see that in our hand sooner than later. Actually, probably need it. Okay. Another Prostrate, potentially? Considering already have one, we've got Devotion. If we can draw it early enough, yeah, I think we'll go Prostrate. 34 HP. I'm loath to admit it, but I think it's a rest for us. We erupt to take a little damage with the expectation. Nah, I think it's foolish. Foolish for us right now. Ah, that was a misplay. Okay, take one of you out. I really need an artifact to make that fasting play for us. See, Spirit Shield, even though we've got all those days, it's gonna be a absolute lifesaver. I probably should have played another Prostrate. Although I doubt it will be coming around fast enough. Retain. I don't hate the idea of a retained card that gains strength, kind of parallel scaling along with our brilliance. Just another card to help us keep up with enemies that scale their damage or defenses. This one. Could have taken more or less damage if I had not played that. Another means of exiting our stance, I think, could pay off for us. Okay, large chest. Duality again. Duality and kunai. Not when I'm able to take advantage of it at the same time often, but definitely need that heal. Do we prioritize? I mean, we will for sure be resting at the end. Okay. Pray, another mantra? Mantra device? Well, we definitely want to remove this doubt. That goes without saying. It's really just a question. And then the insights, yeah, I could see the insights paying off. Could definitely see that. Yeah, I guess we're a divinity build. Trying to draw through that. So really we want to prioritize increasing draw where possible. I hate that we're taking damage here. Oh, okay. Jeez, we're a Calcum. You don't know how much I value you without even realizing it. Now, Worship, as far as the mantra generating cards go, it is a bit lower on my hierarchy. I mean, the Retain is nice once it's upgraded to be able to kind of instant trigger, but the 2 cost, especially with us currently only being on 3 energy, no guarantee we end up at 4 energy. I think it makes sense for us. And we got rid of all those defends early. I think we are still trying to make up for block that we got rid of with our early Pandora's Box swap. So. Alright, what do we got? We could build up some mantra first. That's probably our best course of action. So let's scry, try and bring in as many mantra related cards. We'll start in calm just to give us a leg up when we finally decide to wake him up. So we'll pray. We will sit on it. Let those cook a little bit more as they retain. Okay. We would do have a means of exiting stance. We do not. He's going to be putting up 40 damage if we erupt. That would not be a smart move for us right now. Yeah, maybe with the exception of the empty body, I think we're happy to see all those cards, and we will block. Of course, our only freaking attack that we pull is an empty fist. What luck. What freaking luck, actually. Not as bad as I was making it out to be. Do we need a Bowling Bash? I mean, our Consecrates are handling AoE fights pretty well for us. That's kind of the only use case I would say for Bowling Bash. Now, is 3 Consecrates too many to try and get Kunai to fire off? Potentially. But, we're experimenting here. Let's see. Let's play it out. We've got Order Calcum, don't forget about that. So we can kill. We'll kill you. We will damage you pretty good. And hopefully take you out this turn. Whenever you gain block this turn, we're almost always going to be gaining block, even on the turns that we do not play Orichalcum. I think we don't have any other debuffs that we're providing currently, right? Doesn't appear so. So I do think I value away with the hand in this circumstance. And for you, honestly, call me crazy, I think we can get away without resting. Just the Watcher can put out so much damage to break through his shield to transform him between modes. Start at 10, increase by 5. Where are we going to see the most benefit? I think Perseverance could be a good target for us. Certainly Consecrate, considering how often we're playing them. Nah, I think Wave of the Hand, though. Anytime you can upgrade a debuff from just one turn of whether it's weakness, vulnerability, whatever, to 2 turns, especially if it's a low-cost card, I think it's just a kind of a no-brainer. Already given him 2 turns of weakness. Sure, we'll give you a low hit. It's a little lead tap. So here, 9 block or 8 block and enter Calm. I should have drank that earlier. Oh well. Alright, so I want to hold these ideally to get them to scale a bit more. Third eye, be good to know what's coming. I think we like all that. So we should be able to break you pretty solidly this turn. Especially if get something like that going. Damn, 51 damage from that. I know we're in Divinity, but that is a heckin' good chunk of damage. And Eruption, I can see it. Honestly, the Consecrate's a little less valuable in this fight. Do we have a means of exiting? Chances are we'll draw one of either Vigilance or Empty Fist. Should we take the chance? Ah, should have waved the hand first. That's not going to do anything for us. Is it worth taking a little damage to... Or no, we won't take damage. I think we can hold on that. Can break you pretty easily with Eruption Brilliance, which I think is going to be our move. And then Third Eye. Yeah, we'd love to see that. And man, honestly, getting a couple retain cards for Spirit Shield as well, just so that it will block for more. Absolutely cooked timing of playing those, but yeah, just take it out. Don't waste your time. You have a form. Spirit Shield, obviously we've got one. I think that's probably enough for us at the moment. Lesson learned, you can usually get to pop if you're in Wrath form or get it to trigger a kill. And the extra upgrades I think could be huge for us. We barely have an upgraded deck at all. I mean, I do like the energy from this, but starting from a 3 energy base, I think it's going to be tough sledding for us to make Deva form work. God. Man. Maybe we should have taken Deva form. Looking at our relic options, Tiny House is definitely not it. It's between Runic and Astrolabe. Ugh. I mean, we're gaining a little bit of block regardless, even if we don't defend. Gosh, we just really need something like a Fear No Evil because I believe it will still show you whether or not an enemy is attacking in terms of the outline of the card, even if you have Runic Dome, so you can tell, hey, attacks are coming out this turn. Transform 3 cards. I mean, we have no strikes and defense left. Man, this is risky, but hopefully we can kill the enemies before they have a chance to kill us, I think is our win condition. Yeah. It's again gonna have to go through at least one elite. I think I'm liking if we a hard time seeing that middle path where it goes what I was leaning towards, but not right now. Typically they don't put up more than 18 or 24 damage here. Okay. Lordy, what a god-awful turn. Gosh, yes, please. These birds need to be weak. And sure. Don't think we'll be scrying a ton. God, just to be able to kill one of those guys makes a big difference. Now they're fairly weak, so I don't foresee it being a huge issue for us. Probably didn't need empty body there, but better safe than sorry. Here. Okay, kill you. Okay, we're playing the Consecrates a lot, so I don't hate to see it that get upgraded. Is that an attack? It is an attack. A 0-cost attack to gain a dex. We've got the insights going. I mean, just lucky, jeez. And it plays with Nirvana as well. Whenever you scry, gain 4 blocks, so this could be 6 block, 3 damage. Man. I guess, are we leaning towards like a Divinity Scrying build? I suppose. Man. I was going to say, no block is a scary proposition. Eruption, Consecrate, Empty Body, I think, is how we want to go about this. Or not? Take all this. Just in case, I think he might do 22 damage here. Okay, not so bad. Man, anyway, we could get a lesson learned on this guy. He's got 32. We'll exit our stance. Oh, jeez. Was it worth it? We will find out. Definitely not. Definitely not worth sticking around for that. Ugh. I mean, if we're an influence to, once it's upgraded, to potentially give us another free attack, so to speak, to help scale our kunai. Prostrate, I think 2 is enough, considering we've got our Prey and we've got Devotion. I guess what attacks would we want to see? I guess this could be almost anything. This could be a Ragnarok. This could be a Bludgeon. This can be some powerful attacks that pair well with what the Watcher has going on. Now, do we? Jesus. Do we want to be on 4 HP going into our next hallway fight? No, we do not. This guy hits for what, 24 first turn? Definitely gonna need some blocks out there. Jeez. We might just be dead here. And we are, indeed. Wow. Today, man. Today's been a tough one. Have no fear, though. We are resilient. Random rare. You know what? We've been rolling the dice on the random boss relic. Maybe we keep what we have. As in the miracle, and we see what we can do. Okay, for each curse. Don't love building around curses, but I mean, we have the Ascender's Vein, so at least get a little bit of a benefit from it early on. Okay. Let us move the cat. And can I not get a Preserved Insect or something? They really are wanting us to fight elites today. And it has not been going all that well for us. 2 fights into elite. I think this one might be our best option. Just kill you again. Not fucking around with the Divinity or the Prostrate. I think it's proven to be a little too unreliable. And slowing down how quickly we are taking out enemies. Let's see, 10. You'll do 10. You'll do 14. And you have 21. So you should be dead. I could have played the Miracle, I think, and taken you out as well. Oh no. Thought he'd be dead. Alright. Cut Through Fate, thank goodness. First time I've seen this card in a while, but that's one I really, really like. We will... We could hit this shop. Is there another one later? I don't think we can make the outwork for us. Get Eruption and an attack. I think we are safe. Add a 3rd eye. Transform. Picked up one defend, 1 attack. I think we'll transform and defend. Do a defend of a different sort, I guess. 61 HP. I mean, can we hit a campfire? We could hit a campfire over here. Okay, we'll try it out. Don't want to see that. Don't mind seeing the others. Hit you. I'll take a little bit of damage. I mean, we really need to get one of these guys down sooner than later, so having 2 of them attacking at the same time is just not sustainable for us. We can... We cannot do what I would like to do. Well, a lot of dazes in that draw, or in the discard pile, rather. Okay, at least took one of them out. That eruption could really use an upgrade. Oh, no cards to scry. Alrighty then. I think just one attack with the eruption and we should be okay. 10-14, yeah. Okay, shuriken. An extra miracles, getting a rare. Hard to say no to. Okay. See those cards. If we erupt, get back to energy, damage you, miracle, vigilance. Reality can help us. Oh, didn't mean to take it, meant to look at the upgrade, but guess we're taking it. Alright, campfire. I mean, are we really waiting till Act 2 to hit a shop? I guess there's a possibility that one of these is a shop, though. But we desperately need a rest, unfortunately. Come on, you can't hit eruption? This is going to be a short fight, so I think the extra damage coming out could be useful. I mean, it doesn't matter what attack, but just needed something. Pressure points. There's a couple enemies where pressure points actually is not too bad. Not to mention it cuts through artifact. Are we happy to see? It doesn't really play well with our shuriken. I think we prefer crush joints. Membership card, I think, no brainer at this point. Would have liked the teardrop locket. Remove a basic strike. Flurry of Blows plays well with our Shuriken. I mean, Mental Fortress also just makes sense. I like the insight draw. I just don't think we are. Wish I could avoid the evaluate. I'd appreciate that extra draw. Oh well. Alright. Unfortunate, but gotta rest again. Let's see. Don't really have much in the way of like setup that we need to do. Really would just like to start wailing on him. Oh, forgot that it'll draw into my hand. I don't really want to play it right now. I do want to smite, strike, smite, however. Could have duplicated one of my attacks. Fucking defend, crush joints, you're dead. Lovely. Toy Ornithopter. That's a week better than duplication. I mean, a rare shows up, it's going to be hard for me to pass. And I do like Deva Form. 35 gold to heal 16. Yes, that will give us a chance to upgrade our Eruption, which is in desperate need of one. Okay. Excuse me. Honestly, get the Deva Form out there and then yeah, I think we want to hit him hard next turn, so hopefully we can do that. Wow. That went exceedingly well. Okay. 2 Deus Ex Machina is probably a bit overkill. Man, Judgment can really... Oh, man. Judgment or Lesson Learned? Gosh, since we can actually see enemy HP this time, I think we can make the Lesson Learned work. Not so much on the Runic Dome run, but I think that's a decent call. Gosh, no energy again. Well, if we can make the Lesson Learned pop for us and make an effort to do it, the smithing is not as big of an issue. That's what we do. Fusion Hammer it is. Okay, probably want to take this path. Okay. Okay. Hopefully our crush joints will get upgraded as we continue to proc Lesson Learned. Reach Heaven, definitely intriguing. I think exiting stances though, especially since we took our mental fortress, more means of jumping in and out of stances will be of greater use to us. Okay, can't smith, so free upgrades whenever we take a power. I'll take that. Remove a card. Lovely. Get this freaking ride out of here. I don't want to see it anymore. Alright, double form, miracle, defend, defend. Hopefully these 3 attacks we get will do some work on you. Nice. This time around we really don't have much in the way of AoE. But power, upgraded power. I could definitely see the benefit. Like Water is not a card I'm super familiar with. I've watched some people successfully use it on runs. I can't say I've used it to any great success, however. Now a Wallop. Wallop is kind of at odds with our Shuriken. I think Consecrate might be the move for us. Especially, of course, if we get Necronomicon. Jeez, okay. Would have taken the Wallop had I known that's where we were heading. Yeah. Gant Smith, limited choice, but I'll take it. Damage out there. Hopefully we can draw one of our stance exiting cards next turn. I want to stay in Wrath form if possible, because yeah, this Consecrate is gonna do work for us. We'll carve Reality. We'll smite ya. And we'll learn a lesson. Okay, so lesson learned in Necronomicon. I wasn't even thinking about that interaction, but doubling up on lesson learned can definitely be beneficial, I think. Power Potion, would we prefer that? I don't think we need it. I would take a Tantrum though. Okay. Next. Which pathway? We don't need the rest, so guess we'll take on another fight. Crush your joints. A little bit of block. Don't want to see a curse. Don't really want to take damage this turn either. Plus, next turn if we can exit stance, we can gain some energy. Perfect. Taking a little damage. But lesson learned should pop for us here. Nice. God, I fucking love Necronomicon. Windmill Strike, that's another one I think will pair really nicely with Necronomicon. Might be getting a little heavy on attack cards at this point. Check by time, actually. Yeah, we haven't really gotten rid of any defense, so. Shushka. Hopefully some of these questions coming up are more chess for us. Alright, what's the order here? Duplication. Doesn't seem smart at this point. I don't think they put any major debuffs on us either, so. Do we get the lesson learned out there just to do damage? If we duplicate it and... I'm not sure how that interaction works with Necronomicon if... Oh, is it worth it? Absolutely. Doing really well, Sophia. Thanks for checking in. For like a $5 or $10 game, you will get endless amounts of enjoyment from this, so I cannot recommend it highly enough. I was definitely behind the times. I think I first started playing maybe like 6 months ago, but it's one of my favorite games so far. Just easy to throw on and have a lot of fun, endless possibilities, different characters. It's just a really good time overall. Let's see how this works. Okay. We can erupt. Happy with both those cards. Wow, what a hit. Not looking super pretty. That is a whale of a hit. And oh, just like that. It's a fun game, but can change on a dime. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S., Ohio, actually. Damn, what a tough hit. What about you? Where are you at, Sophia? And if you're not familiar with the game, the Ascensions, it's kind of another layer. Like you can beat, like I've technically beaten the game with all of these characters, but you can increase the difficulty by upping the Ascension level, and it's just kind of stacks additional difficulty on top of any of the previous Ascensions. So like you've got your baseline game, and then Ascension 1, elites spawn more often, enemies get tougher, elites are tougher, bosses, all the way up to Ascension 20. And there actually is so there's 3 acts you progress through the game typically. If you do a few things, or I think you have to beat the game with the first 3 characters to unlock it, but eventually there are keys you can get to unlock a hidden kind of 4th act to officially beat the game. People call that like a hard run. But yeah, I'm still working my way up to Ascension 20, having a lot of fun with it, so hopefully you'll enjoy watching a little bit. Yeah, glad to hear you're going to pick up the game. Alright, losing gold. Yeah, let's give that a try. 3 random attacks. This is a card I have never had a chance to actually utilize, but I think it could pair really well with the Watcher, the character I'm playing as. She has an ability to switch stances, which she can, when she enters the Wrath stance, she can do double damage, but she takes double damage. If I can get 3 attack cards that cost 0, I think that could play pretty well with what I'm trying to do overall. So I think we will start here. Put up some block, do a little damage. My favorite game? Tough to say. I've never been like a deck builder roguelike game. Typically like to play RPGs for the most part, but this almost has some like RPG elements. You're constantly building new skills, finding fun interactions for your character. It's definitely up there. I would probably say top 5 games at this point. Okay, let's see. Oh man. So that gave us, this is typically a card that costs 3, but for the rest of combat it's going to cost 0 for us. So that's a really solid pull. So like that's a massive hit we can put out. Evaluate, meditate. I mean, I do like meditate. Also, the rarity of the cards is determined by this banner at the top. So gray are common cards, blue are uncommon, and then gold, kind of like the this metamorphosis that we got. Those are the rare cards. So you'll obviously see the common most often, then uncommon, and it's random in terms of which of the card draws you get. And I do like this card, Meditate, an uncommon, but I think I'll actually take Evaluate, because these insights, which when you play the Evaluate, an insight gets put into your draw pile, that'll then allow you to draw cards a little bit faster. So I think I will go for Evaluate. And let me know if I'm talking too much and you want to just see more gameplay. Let me know. Happy to shut up and just play. Let's get this out there. So that card I just played, that entered me into the Wrath state. So now I'll do double damage, but I'll take double damage. Follow up. Strike. Conclude. Lovely. Cut through fate. And honestly, I think this is the first time I've ever taken that Metamorphosis card, and I'm really liking what it's doing for us. If you play, do you think you'll play on mobile, on your cell phone, or will you play on PC? We're not. We have one card that allows us to scry, which that gives you a peek about or into what cards are going to be coming up for you. This would give us block whenever we do that. Could be useful. Might honestly just be a skip here, though. I mean, give that a try, though. Liquid Bronze, Energy Potion. What boss are we fighting? Okay. So this boss, the Hex Ghost, he does multiple attacks, or he'll do one attack and then a multi-attack. So these Liquid Bronze, or Gaining Thorns, is what this potion gives you. Can be really helpful to do a bunch of damage back to him. Basically, every time he hits you, he'll take a little bit of damage. So let's get that out. PC, nice. Yeah, that's probably a good move. I have some friends who play on mobile, and I don't want to say the game is addicting, but if you have access to it on your mobile, it's a little too easy to play, I think. Heck yeah. At the start of each turn, add a smite. Is that what we're trying to do? No. So this card build or deck building game, keywords are a big part of the game as well. So retain, any card that says retain, usually when you end your turn, it would filter out from your hand into your discard pile. These ones will actually stick around and stay in your hand. So I could kind of have a protect on demand when I need it. So I think I will grab one of those because I don't really have a big defend like that. And we're doing pretty good health-wise. It's just a question of, do I fight... So this is a standard enemy, this little icon without the big horns. This is an elite fight. Definitely higher difficulty, more dangerous enemies. It's just a question, do I think I can take on the elites at this point? I may wait just a hair, because I really want to upgrade. I mean, this game really, it's all about... don't mind, ask away. Feel free to ask any questions about channels. Just starting streaming, actually, as of this week, so... Still figuring out the puzzle that it is, but trying to put content out that people will enjoy. What kind of questions do you have? Move there. Not a lot for us here. I mean, actually, signature move could be decent because we don't have that many attacks. Artwork. So that's kind of next for my next on my to-do list. Creating banners, like building out little widgets to kind of have links and information. Like I said, still very very much in the natal stage of, or infant stage, I should say, of the channel overall. So, if you have any recommendations for like artists or, yeah, for sure, custom logo, emotes. Definitely smart. Emotes are something I know a lot of people enjoy. Anytime I hang out in people's streams, I don't find myself using. Yeah, you can DM me or whatever works easiest. Feel free to share some art. It's awesome. Do you do it yourself, or do you make it with AI? What do you do? Wow. So not worth it. Discord, give me a minute to grab that. I think it is just my name. The same name I have here on the channel. Do you still need the 4-digit code? I have here. I'll show you my display name. Yeah, it's just undercase or lowercase BIG underscore capital C capital A capital C. Those are my initials, by the way, if you're curious. Graphic designer, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely not an artistic person, so that's probably explains the lack of the graphical stuff, but definitely an area I wanna try and improve for sure. Here, I'll type that's the Discord. Let me check. Display name or username? If it's username, then it's actually lowercase. But yeah, feel free to message me if you've got any Any art that you think would be cool? 2 random cards. Oh man, HP we need to preserve at all costs. I will unfortunately not be upgrading. We're gonna have to fight another freaking elite here. Bag of marbles can help though. Miracle. Russian. How long have you been working as a graphic designer? Is that what you went to school for? Kindly accept it. Got me thinking, feeling like you're Andrew Ryan here. You gonna make me pull out the golf driver on somebody? I just accepted that. Appreciate you checking out the channel though, I know. Hell yeah, working with streamers. Good market. I don't know, at least me personally, where I live, it's definitely getting colder at this time of year, so figure people be heading inside. Might be a good time. I've always wanted to give streaming a try, so excited to see where the journey kind of takes me. Even if it's just, you know, something I do for fun every now and again, even if it's not an everyday thing. Definitely enjoying it so far, so. And we're taking damage either way here. Man, today's been a rough set of runs, though. Alright, just gotta get to a campfire. I think we got one coming up. Wheel kick. Probably don't need. Alright, if we can get through this fight, feeling pretty good about our chances against the boss. Let's see. Can I kill you? Poof. I thought I could. I can now. Oof. Yes, please. Alright, on to the boss. I was waiting for that music to kick in. Holy mackerel. Alright. Putting out 24 damage. What's the most block we can put up? 17? No, 20. Definitely. I'll check out your artwork, man. Or I call everyone man, so apologies of your depending on your gender, but I appreciate you sending the work over. Conclude. Man, I would kill for a block. Okay. $62 damage. Oh man. Yes, please. I probably don't want to draw. Alright, 28 damage. He's putting out 32. Good vault to take an extra turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we'll still get him. Man, signature move. That card that I killed him with. Not when I pick up a ton, but it deals a truckload of damage. And with this Metamorphosis, the attacks it puts into our draw pile costing 0, I'm able to go through my attacks really quickly, so it's working out pretty damn well. Retained cards cost 1 less. We've got Protect as a retained card. We could potentially add more. I don't think we need, yeah. Even though we don't have a ton of cards that synergize with it yet, I think we could take any retained cards we find and we'll be happy. Taken by Lotus, just desperately in need of energy of any sort. Other two options were decent, but we're going to be switching or trying to switch in and out of our stances pretty frequently, so I think that makes sense. 220 gold, so we want to hit a shop sooner than later. And if we don't like what we see here, we could hit another one here. Yeah, I think we'll go here. Kill you pretty easily, I think. Deep body. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ways to exit my stances. If I get trapped in that rat stance, I could really take a wallet from enemies if I don't have a way to get out. See what the shop has. Membership card, okay. Another retained we could get. Membership card. I don't hate the idea of another Protect, honestly. Flurry of Blows. So, a big part of the variability of Slay the Spire, and I'm probably preaching to the choir here if you're watching these sort of videos, but the relic selection really steers the cards that you want to kind of pair, because there can be obvious synergies. So this one I want to play a lot of attacks in a single turn. So anytime I can get attacks that are 0 cost, just plays really, really well with that. Potentially same here with Dramatic Entrance. I can't afford both, but I think I'll go with Flurry of Blows. Get a few more uses out of it per turn, or per combat. Don't want to get a curse though. Let's see. Yeah, I think we want to take this right path. Removal strikes 5 bites. I could get behind bites. Not gonna have a ton of HP, but being able to heal up, definitely valuable in a roguelike. I want to play this vault. Do I think I hit you, pop a miracle, do the vault. think we can make a crush joints work. Another one of those keywords. So sometimes the upgrades will reduce the cost, sometimes it'll add the innate keyword to them so that you'll definitely see them the first turn of each combat. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of a benefit. Not seeing much this time around though. Do I even want to play this? I think I do. Taking some damage, but we got those bites that will allow us to heal up a little bit. If we can farm and get rid of a couple of these enemies and farm the remaining. Gotta kill this guy fast though, because he will. One of his abilities, if he's not attacking, he can entangle us, which will keep us from attacking and makes it really hard to kill these guys. Let's see here. Vigilance, flurry of blows, empty body, flurry of blows, protect. Yeah, he's about to entangle me, unfortunately. Almost got him. If we do not vault, we will be dead, so we will be vaulting. So I can hit him with an AoE. Bite to cure myself a little bit. Yeah. If we get through this one, it's gonna be by the skin of our teeth, that's for sure. Get fricked, man. Just gotta make it to a campfire. Okay, meal ticket. That's actually a pretty nice ad. All things considered, we've got to cut through fate already. Upgraded empty body. I mean, I guess if I were to say a weakness, I mean, we've got a Consecrate, but this provides us a little bit of AoE. Guess we'll go with the Ragnarok. It's a rare, so hopefully it'll be worth it. And if you want to avoid elites, I think this is our best path. Smooth stone, okay. Every little bit helps. Now this son of a gun can cause some issues depending on your deck construction, but hopefully it doesn't cause too many issues for us. Don't have a fight coming up after this. We'll drink the skill potion, and if I swivel and then bite, no. Put the swivel in the hand, bite, swivel, signature move, play the establishment, and that's all we need. Cool. Thanks, Lily. Appreciate it. I probably should throw up. Can probably kill him next turn if I. Yeah, it's only net, saving us 4 HP. I think it's more valuable for us to try and... Actually... Oh god, of course. I was thinking it still costs 1. Nice, I can't kill him. Whew. Like I said, that fight can be tricky. Can't really control the variability of the cards, so I'm happy to get through that. Adding a Scry to the deck, I could definitely see the value in. Another means of entering. Wrath could be good for us. I think we take the Wrath. Okay, I'll take it. Oh man, if I could get that trip, I would be super happy. A 0-cost card that applies to vulnerable, definitely valuable. Do we need another flurry? That could really work well with our shuriken. Strawberry for a little bit of HP. Not a bad idea. Rush down. We'd want to upgrade that. I think rush down is a good call, and flurry of blows. With our low max HP, maybe I should have prioritized the strawberry, but is what it is. Get out of here, kitty. It's around that time of day when the cats get really attention-seeking. I know, buddy, I know. Alright, try and take this guy out first. We will take a free block. Actually, I don't even need to play that. Jeez. Don't love seeing all those daisies. Sure, I'll hit you. Can I kill you? No, but I can put up 26, 33 block. 54, so I'll still take 21 damage. That is way too much. No block. Hopefully take him out next 2 turns. Oh my god. Had to pay the piper at some point playing all those cards. I guess that moment is now. Thanks, Chuchu. I'll be sure to accept that soon. Kitty cat, come on, man. Get out of here. Am I really done? Nah, not like this. If I, whoa. If I crescendo, fuck. No, I think we're good, Holy hell. Palms are fucking sweaty. What else? What do we want? Retain? Okay, this could play with our card. Do these retain as well? Ooh, the smites do retain. So one of these I can, with the establishment that I picked up earlier, as I hold them, the cost will get decreased. Just do I want to prioritize attack? I think that's probably the move. I'm not really focusing on divinity stance. 100 gold, sure. I think, yeah, this, oh damn, okay, that's not too bad. So hit you with the flurry, and then this should take that guy out. Purge some of his artifacts. Oh boy, can I get... Definitely not gonna be able to kill him. Try and get as much damage out as we can. It's gonna be tight. We'll see if we can... I think he takes at least this turn, maybe another turn off after this, so really gonna try and pile on the damage during these 2 turns. 116 damage. Jesus, if we're not killing him this turn, we are dead as a fucking doornail. Even if we exit stance, I don't think. This might be the end of the line. Damn. It was a solid run, though. Alright, I think I have time for... Yeah. I'm going to try one more run today, I think. Really want to get the Watcher up to Ascension 12. I've already got the first 3 characters up there. Alright, what, third, fourth time's the charm? Something like that. Okay, calling bell, that'll give me 3 relics. Are they decent? Oh my god. This is like a goated fucking draw. I'm not upset at all. Got the slime boss. I think we're gonna zigzag up here. And now that we have two curses that we will not be getting rid of during this run, I really wouldn't mind seeing Duvu Doll, the one that gives us 1 strength for every curse that we have in our deck. At the end of your turn, shuffle an insight into your draw pile. I mean, more draw on the Watcher has seemed to be in desperate need. Yeah, especially already upgraded because of our frozen egg. I will jump on that. Upgrade, free upgrade of Eruption. Love it. Look good doing it, thanks. Go down the style, that's what I aim for. Oh, Jesus. Honestly, this is, of the recent runs, I think this is the most resistance I've really had recently. I think each of the previous 2 days, second run, we failed maybe on the initial run, but second run we've been able to clear the bosses, so hopeful we will make some moves here on this final one today. Can I just kill you? Yes, I can. Strong attacks. First floor can always be helpful. Gremlin Knob, you want to try and do as much damage as quickly as possible. Same with the Lagavulin. Golden Idol, sure. And honestly, fuck the max HP. Who needs it? Heal 16. Now heal. And honestly, that makes me feel pretty good about our chances against the next elite, so... Upgrade that guy. Gain some gold. Transform and attack. God damn, I think every run so far today we've got Shuriken, or like 3 out of the 4. Vigilance, so it blocks more, sure. And this dude can't get fucked. We're gonna avoid the pressure points this time around. Sanctity could work well for us. Nice, Gremlin Knot. So, just as many attacks as we can put out. We'll save the explosive in case we need it at the very end or something. Am I willing to take 32 damage to hopefully... We're doing 30 damage with this. Can I get you down to 30? I don't think I can. Do we have any other fights coming up? 2 regular floor fights. Shoot. A little worried about going into those with low HP, but might just have to roll the dice. And screw it. We'll go all in with the potions. Smite, sure. Saved me one damage. Super worth it. Nice. Alright. 36 could be a lot worse, so. Empty body, man. Give me an empty mind. What the hell? Alright. 12 damage. We take out you. What's our biggest block? Empty body. And the consecrates we've been taking today have not really been doing the trick for us. A retained way to get out of jail free, kind of, if we put ourselves in a jam, I think could be valuable. Erupt. Empty body. Put up as much block as we can. Slowly but surely. Okay. And it sucks. Sucks to exit stance. The turn before I really want to do a crap ton of damage, I think. Also, 2 of my stance changing cards are gonna be buried. This is gonna be rough. Gotta try though. Run signature move. Not gaining mantra, but is Windmill Strike really gonna pay off for us? I have my doubts. Massive hit. Alright, if we can just time this up to erupt before he splits, we still have a chance. Okay, we've got him one hit. Oh shit, is he splitting? Why is he splitting? He should only split at 75. Oh no, he's not splitting. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, honestly, huge turn. Windmill Strike coming back around. Yeah. Get fucked. Hell yeah. Devilform plus. Gain and increase by 1. Holy hell. Let's see. Obviously I love that it's pre-upgraded. I worry that we will not have the energy to play. Or sorry, we won't have the high cost cards necessary to make the most out of it. I guess we could aim to add those. I mean, Scrawl is just a generically good card no matter what you have. Being able to... I'm gonna do it. Man, and this might be silly, but... I think we need many 0-cost cards do we have? I mean, since we took Devaform, this is going to bottleneck us. We'll be able to have really high energy, but we just won't be able to play enough cards to utilize it. I don't love Philosopher's Stone, especially when we're taking double damage in a Wrath state, but I think it might be the play here. I think it might be the play. And we should, with Omamori, we should definitely try and prioritize question marks if we can. I mean, it negates a lot of the downside potential. Jesus, 3 elites in 5 spaces on this side, lordy. That is certainly not the path we will be taking. So I think it looks like maybe we want to hit the shop. Yeah, he's a very cute cat, but don't let it fool you. His personality is something else. He could be playful, but he loves to give little nibbles, little bites if he gets too excited. But he is a good kitty overall. I think we just try and put some of our powers in play. Don't take any damage, because why would we? We do have a way out of our stance, 2 ways actually. See if we get some more attacks, please. Any kind of attack. Any kind of attack. Sweet lordy. Let's see. 19, that'll be reduced to 13. Nice. Fasting Plus, so if we get our Devaform going, this only offsets 1 of the gain that we get each turn. I think it's a Fasting, man. Again, not a card that I go crazy for usually, but I think it makes sense for what we're doing here. And Fear No Evil, I think is an amazing card. Tori, how often are we only going to be taking 5 unblocked damage? I guess multi-attacking enemies. We've got a fair number of question marks coming up. I think Juzu Bracelet could actually be worthwhile here, because I don't think we're gonna get the value out of Tori that you would usually get. Go Juzu, remove a just another basic strike. Oh, I do feel like we're seeing a lot of defense. Get a defend out of there. Potions. Oh, strength gain, upgrade some cards for 1 fight. Who are we fighting? What's the boss? So he does 1 big attack. He does scale a little bit. We'll probably want the strength. Yeah, Fear No Evil into Empty Fist. Just so good for regenerating the, your energy. Nice. Get the Devaform out. Actually, what we got coming up? Anything to get out of stance? We should. Chances are we draw our Vigilance, so I think I feel fine about that. Did we get the Devaform? We did. So I think we have no reason not to play our Fasting. Pop out a Wrath. Another defense so we don't take any damage. Oh, and I forgot we had like water going anyways. Alright, you should be absolutely fucking cooked, I think. 10. Maybe not, huh? I can still get out of it though. I want to do some damage to you. Body. Defend. Okay. Now you should be cooked. And we're getting a lot of insights via this. Would I hate to have another evaluate? I know we just got rid of a defend not that long ago. I think a defend that gives us more draw. I could definitely... I mean, we're going to have so much energy with Deviform, we need ways to get more cards into our hand, so I think that makes sense. Get jaxed. What do we transform? We don't have like a big attack combo we're going for on the first turn, so I don't think mutagens make that much sense. Definitely don't want to reduce our HP without a means of restoring it. So I think it's just a transform, and yeah, we'll just go straight. Attack defend. Holy shit, what was that? Two rare cards. Oh my goodness. Which were those? Another Deviform plus and Devotion. Okay. This could go crazy. Pop the Deviform early. See if we can't. Sure, I wouldn't mind getting into that either. Do you have an elite fight coming up? You don't have to. Another Deviform is probably overkill, but we do need to do some damage to you. And once we start getting these insights, it's going to really be a snowball rolling downhill in terms of our energy. And once we can get insights going, I think we've got a lot of potential for bosses, especially. Let's see, three freaking insights, 9 energy. Fasting, why not? I mean, I know more so doing the exercise. I know I can kill this guy, but I think it's going to work out pretty well for us. Protect plus. I mean, with all that energy, being able to have, even if it is slightly higher cost, a decent defend that we can rely on, I think that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. In terms of upgrades, a lot of the cards we picked up recently are already upgraded. We do not want to take on both of these elites, though. I think we'll just go for this one, and then hit those questions. Yeah, so we're going to want to rest. Potentially these events might chip some of our HP. Anyways, like this. Sure, let's fight. Let's fight about it. Alright. Do I pop? I mean, this is basically a pseudo-elite fight. I think it's worth popping the potions. Just so we can get Deviform out, we can get an Evaluate. Little strike. Do I play? Yeah, I probably should put up more block too. Draw. Alright, can I kill you? 28 damage. And I think we gotta block whatever we can. Taking a little bit of hit from this guy, but jeez. The difference in their attack strength, turn to turn, is insane. Oh, don't tell me I don't have... Oh, come on, man. Alright. Are we just dead? Fucking hell, man. The timing of when we're getting our attacks are god-awful. Ugh. Alright, how defeated do I feel? What do you say in the chat? Should I give it another try? Should I hang it up for today? It could go either way. What the heck? I've got the time for it. I'd love to get a win. Would love to get a win. Okay, Sozu. As far as energy relics, obviously potions are super powerful. I honestly like knowing up front, hey, potions are not going to be a crush for you, so I don't hate Sozu. Let's hit some question marks, hit some enemy fights. Not sure why we decided to take 24 damage there, but 5 block. Maybe should have gone for Bowling Bash there, since we don't have a way to deal with wide fights yet. A heal, okay. After how badly we misplayed that first fight, I will accept. Empty Mind, okay. The card I've been looking for my whole life. Good way out of the stance. Block and draw, but not much. I mean, Empty Fist on sale I think is a no-brainer. And then we just remove Strike. Man, back-to-back elites, do we want to... I guess I can't fire in between. Could be worse. Yeah, I'll take that. Oof, and this, oh gosh, but we can't take potions, of course. Smoke Bomb would have been nice. Another Empty Mind, oh my gosh. 3 uncommon cards. Conclude. Conclude could be a decent, gosh, especially if we get the Gremlin grouping fight. I think Conclude is going to be a big one for us. Yeah. I mean, heck, against these guys even. A defend at least. Something. Would I trade? 7 damage versus 10. I think, yeah, no brainer. Or not even 10. That's... Just into signature move range, hell yeah. I mean, signature move in a thin deck, I'm really, really digging. Really digging it. Cut through Fate, I mean, Scry is always pretty damn good. I've added 3 attacks, no defense, though I think Third Eye might be the better means, currently at least. And then, do we have a rest after this guy? We could. I think lower cost Eruption. Could be great. Oh man. Really was hoping for some defense and then Eruption signature move just to take a huge chunk out of him right off the rip. Instead, do I want to... I mean, chances are I get one of my 3 cards to exit stance. I think we will wake you up and we do what we can. Do not do a conclude. We would Empty Fist, defend, defend, defend. Third Eye. Enter Calm, Empty Mind, regain 2 energy. More defense. Signature move I would like to see +2 skills, gives me a chance to... Oh, why am I doing that? God, freaking conclude and signature move are antithesis of each other. I guess it's just strike, vigilance, conclude. Really wanted to play that signature move, which I can now. Bottled Flame. In terms of usefulness in the very first turn of combat, what do I think? I mean, it's got to either be... I mean, I could see Conclude being useful also, though, for AoE. Torn. Signature move. I just have a hard time bottling something that, at least a portion of the time, is going to be unplayable. I mean, Eruption just gives us the option to kind of start off strong if we... I think it's got to be Eruption. I can see the benefit of the other choices, but... Kunai, okay. Okay. And then is this a rest? I think we could... I mean, really, the elites on this floor have not been posing a ton of issues for us. What would we upgrade? Potentially signature move. Let me see. If I fight one elite, do I have to fight both? No. Let's see. 3 cards. I mean, Vigilance a little bit more block from it, because it is one we play frequently. Can see the benefit. 16 alt. Yeah, that's great too. Yeah, just the chance that get the Gremlin fight or Slavers later down the road. I think upgraded Conclude would be nice against these guys. Can I kill you? No, but can I put up 12 block? Yes, I can. Okay. Let's see here. 4 freaking attacks in my hand. I mean, shit. Don't mind if I do. Dang, we really would have liked to see the an Anger the Mushrooms question mark event. I mean, a Conclude would, after we've erupted, would absolutely destroy them. See reality. Swivel into signature move is an option. I mean, this I don't think pairs well with our signature move, guaranteeing that we have an extra attack every turn. Doesn't play super well. It's either swivel or deceive reality. The back. Have we added any good blocks really? Not particularly. And signature move is my only 2 cost attack, so that's less useful. I'll take the deceive reality. All right, question mark, then elite. Yeah. We heal. Take on the elite. God, conclude again, please, please, please. All right, deceive reality. And then we erupt in the hopes of. Actually, yeah, we should be able to exit stance even if we don't draw or conclude. I think we should be fine. Just really need to get one of these guys out of the picture, and then a lot of the stress of this fight eases up. Sorry for the shakes. My cat made a leap. Let's see. Obviously don't conclude right away. Don't want to see that. Alright. Conjure Blade, since we're drawing a fair amount, and it starts as a skill, doesn't conflict too badly in my mind. I mean, obviously we'd want maybe another way to get even more energy, but I could see the allure. Oh, this has conclude written all over it. Yes, that is why. That is one of the fights. That is the exact reason why we took that conclude. Start of your turn, scry 3. That'll help us plan our signature move turn a little bit better. Pressure points actually pairs really well with signature move. I think. How many powers do we have right now? No powers. I mean, extra scry, yeah. I could get behind that. And realistically, I mean, going into Hex Ghost, more HP isn't necessarily a good thing for us. X plus 1, 4 scry. I think we play Vigilance so much, it makes sense to upgrade. Honestly, do we just Conjure Blade? I think we may. Gives us another good target when we've erupted to do a decent amount of damage. Please give me some block. The strike out of here. Conclude probably not necessary. Eight times 2, 16. Yeah, I think we gotta hop out. Don't want to see the burn, don't want to see the conclude. Gosh, we really need to kill him before he gets his next attack out, which we should be in pretty good shape for after this. Nope. And the scry for avoiding the statuses you draw is very, very useful. Are you kidding me? You're not dead? Alright, we just need to be able to survive 30. Only 30, it's not that bad. I mean, whatever. Another one where it can take out an enemy, but is a skill. I mean, I do like Wish. I think Judgment is the call, though. Remove or transform all strikes into defense. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them, I think. How many strikes and defense do we have? 3 strikes, 4 defense. If we were to jettison them, how many blocks do we still have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Part of me thinks removing... Yeah, because even if these get transformed, they will not necessarily be upgraded cards. Having the chance to transform 3 and then upgrade them, I think, is better in this scenario. Get rid of the attacks that we don't want, and I'll do 1 defend. I think I saw some rares there. Master Reality, Deus Ex Machina, and an Omniscience. Okay. What would be our Omniscience target? Like a Foresight. really just foresight, I guess. Huh. So maybe we need to plan around what's our next card that we search to get the best bang for our buck for Omniscience. I know some crazy combos are possible with it, but it's not one that I have experimented with greatly. A lot of question marks. I mean, we've got a good amount of gold. If we hit that shop, we could. Yeah, let's see what these question marks hold for us. Oh, fall, crazy time of year where I live. Allergies go absolutely wild. 21 block coming out. If we empty our fist, we will regain. I mean, I really want to put a big Conjured Blade out there, so let's empty our mind. Pop a bunch of miracles. I mean, this could be overkill even, but okay. It's a solid Conjured Blade for sure. God, and we draw absolute garbage. Holy crap. I mean, I defend twice, sure. Get him out of there. Nice. Just enough to finish him. Talk to the hand, I think, is no-brainer. I mean, realistically, if I could get... I think the one thing I would be looking to pair with the Kunai that still would work with our signature move play would be some zero-cost attacks. I believe Consecrate is the only one the Watcher has access to, or Flurry of Blows as well. So, especially if we see an upgraded Flurry of Blows or Consecrate, wouldn't mind adding one or both of those. I mean, upgrade all strikes and defends. We only have... I guess we still got 3 defense. Move a card. Any cards that have not been lifting their weight for us? I mean, I guess it's just a basic defend, maybe? Crazy to upgrade it and then toss it by the wayside the very next turn, but it makes sense for us. We need block. And block we shall have. Okay, straw. Strike going. God, I really want to hit this guy, but should I prioritize? I mean, we could take like no damage, so I think we should do that. Conclude works well. Empty mind. Okay, yeah. I like all that. Is this guy really getting ready to book it already? Holy crap. Can I get him to 30 HP? I think I can. Hit him with the signature move, judge him. And then, yeah, no more energy for... Could have played maybe, or if I had one more energy, I could have played Omniscience to hopefully finish this guy, but I think we might have him. 19, 18, or sorry, 9, 18, 27, yeah, you're dead. Nice. I mean, a Ragnarok that we target with Omniscience. I mean, it has to be in our draw pile. Similarly, a Bowling Bash for multi-enemy. This works a little bit better. Discard pile to your hand. Yeah, I think it's Ragnarok for the potential Omniscience payoff, so we can, I mean, 5 damage 10 times. Baseline, if even, you know, even if we're not in Wrath form, it's pretty solid. Any other shops? I think we should hit it. Boot doesn't make sense. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. I really like Enlightenment with like certain Ironclad builds. And I think, I mean, looking at Ragnarok, Omniscience, signature move even, reducing the cost overall, especially in longer fights, could certainly be worth it. If we get that. And try and make an upgrade target as soon as possible. Rush down. Block. Do you put up block? We just don't have a great way to get through our enemies that put up substantial block. If we can have a way to kind of deal even more damage once we are able to erode their block, I think that could work for us. Smith. Did say we want Enlightenment. Cheaper. Wow, great opening draw, I must say. Do you mind Empty Fist? Do we add an Empty Body? Honestly? Retain, another way to exit. Would I value having it in hand or potentially an additional block source? I think... more sense. Have another means of exiting our Wrath stance on demand if we need it. Wow. Omniscience Ragnarok? Yes, yes, yes. Will. Take the block for sure. Do we empty mind? Let's see what we draw. Kind of garbage. I would like to not take damage though. Prevent wounds as well. I think we're happy to see all those. Is this a Conjure Blade? Yes, it is. Take that energy, a little bit more block. Take that. If I could draw that Expunger, that would be huge. Where is it? $35 damage coming out. I can only put up 26. It's gonna have to do. 45, 30, you're dead. Oh no, defense, I didn't think about it, but it's fine. Oh, meat on the bone gives us an instant heal too. And a third eye plus, sure. I'll take it. Shop into question marks. Extra campfire. Elite. I feel like the elite. What's it most likely to be? The gremlin? Or slavers, or the gremlin with the... Or the two gremlins with the big gremlin? Gosh, that could just spell death for us. I think we go for the shot. Not really much that is catching my eye. I guess Nirvana could pair with our... Don't we have one that's, yeah, Foresight, so we would gain block at the start of every turn. Plus we have, what, 2 third eyes? We have a Cut Through Fate? What do we remove? Let defend? Yeah, let's get rid of defend. Can I get a conclude? That would be... I mean, with Omniscience I certainly can, so if I do that, hit you, like ideally, yes, we draw the Omniscience. Do we want to do anything before we conclude? I guess potentially... I mean, shit, if this doesn't kill him. What it'll do, 32 damage twice, which should be enough. Just in case. Oh, you fucking fool, we're gonna be alive by 1. Holy shit. I forgot conclude ends our turn. It will not play twice no matter the circumstance. Can we can get out of, okay. Brother. Brutal end of the day. Brutal. This was definitely an exercise in futility. A lesson that we should probably be a little bit more patient, I suppose. Regardless. Tried our best with the Watcher today. Gonna have to wait till early next week for us to hopefully clear the next Ascension, but learning a lot, trying new combos. Excited to play again and hopefully clear the Ascension. So thanks so much for watching, checking in. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.